Hi everyone. I have a surprise today for you. I have a surprise.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I'm a friend of Diego's and a digital marketing expert. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she's an expert. And it just happened to, like, when I mentioned this to her. Well, I sent her a couple of the episodes. She hasn't watched anything, so she doesn't know what's coming. But I know that she also saves ads to, like, or tries to help people when they have ads that
DM
are
them on
not-
Instagram and say, hey,
Exactly.
your ad sucks.
So, but like, we're gonna do kind of the same, but we're not gonna DM all these people. We're just gonna do the same review as you've seen in the other two ones. I'm not gonna go again into like how we pick these ads. Like, I think by now, if you need to see it, there's a video in the description. You can check how I pick these ads to make this kind of shorter, these videos as well. So there's gonna be some, like, a checklist we're gonna do first, and then we're gonna do three categories when we're rating the ads, and we're just gonna bounce it off. Like, it's not gonna be like me and you, it's just gonna be you know, with the guest series. So let's watch ad number 1. The volume is up. Yes.
Okay.
There was a lot there. There was a lot there. Okay, so let's go first for the checklist.
Yep.
And for you guys who are listening, there's 3 things that we're checking, just like how long it was, how clear it was to us, just like on a very basic level, and if it has subtitles. So this one, did you feel it was like long enough, short enough?
Lengthwise it was fine, but because there was text on the screen and it was like cutting to different pieces of text, I couldn't read
Yeah.
what it said.
Yeah.
I think the only reason I kind of knew what this was is because I've seen a static image of it before come up on Instagram.
Okay.
For something
that doesn't
similar.
Really, yeah. But
But
that doesn't
otherwise,
really.
I don't think I would have any idea.
Yeah. So I think we both agree they fail on length, because for me,
Yeah.
if you're gonna add that much text, you need to make it longer so you can actually read the text.
Or cut down the text. Keep going.
Yeah, but here we're just talking more like if the ad was long enough to what the message that we're saying.
Yeah.
So I know what talking about. Maybe they need to say all those things.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Which goes to the second thing. Like, do you think it was clear? Like, what do you think about the clarity of that?
No.
No?
Not clear.
Well, at the end, I think it was clear. Like, the actual service is clear, but like how it starts, it doesn't really tie up to the end thing.
Yeah.
Because it is, I mean, just from memory, it's like a audio book
It's either
service,
like
right?
I think it's like a erotic novel.
Exactly, but it's like an app, no? Because
Audio
it had the app stores, no?
No, but I guess it's not that clear.
That's the thing. So I think it was that, but it starts like with a hook, but then I don't think it's clear what they're selling in the end. Like, if it's a subscription.
No.
I mean, it was an app. I think it was an app, but you saw it was more like the erotic thing, which, of course, I didn't think of the images until
Really?
now. No. I was trying to read the text.
It starts off like your boss has been working you all day.
But I was trying to read the text. That was the thing.
Yeah, but the picture is like
the screen.
and her boss.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Okay, and subtitles, we can say that. I mean, it had the text, so the kind of it's okay. So, but clear, not clear, length, not long enough. Subtitles, right. Yes.
Yeah.
And so, what about the storytelling or the narrative of this ad? What do you think?
I think, like, had you been able to read the text, it would draw you in.
Okay.
So I do think there would be a good storytelling factor if we had enough time to actually read the full text, because getting snippets of like the erotic text, I think, is very compelling. I like the music too.
Yeah, I think
a little bit edgy.
Good.
Yeah. So overall, I think it has some good elements there.
Okay. I think I agree in to a certain extent, because it was a bit. It was these paragraphs of eroticism text.
Yeah.
I didn't have the time enough to read them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it does try to tell a story at least. So. Yeah, let's not give a star rating. Let's just say that it was okay.
Yeah.
Then, how exclusive, original, and like the initiative of this? Like, do you think it's very original, the ad, or very exclusive in the sense that you haven't seen this before?
Not really. I think I've seen a few competitors do something similar.
Like with this novelized story with text. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've seen a few competitors. With that being said, though, I've only seen these pop up in the last few months, so they are a bit newer than what I'm used to seeing. So maybe you could say a bit original, but overall, if I'm seeing competitors do the same thing,
Okay.
I'd also say no.
I haven't seen competitors, so for me, it's not really. I mean, for me, it was original. The only thing I don't think is the format. Like, it doesn't look like... I think they're trying to do like a TikTok story kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like scrolling through things. But it doesn't really fit. I mean, if we would watch it in TikTok, it would make more sense.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think like if they had some good like edgy video content too, they're probably is that stock photos or just like random
That's the thing.
photos?
It looks like stock photos.
Yeah.
And that's where I was just like, are you selling something or not? But I mean, in a way, it was kind of good. But yeah,
maybe
I think they could have done a little more different format of that thing.
Yeah.
And finally, the footage, audio, shooting, and editing. So you mentioned the song already.
Yep, song was good. I liked it. It was edgy.
Which, by the way, if anyone needs songs or like music for ads, and you're running your own ads agency or anything, Canva has a lot of music you can use for ads. And if not, you can go to Epidemic Sound and buy I think this specific one, because it's a song, it's probably licensed. And hopefully they went to Epidemic Sound or one of these providers and bought it. So I think it was good. The stock footage thing comes back on this one, though. That I feel like it was like, it didn't feel organic. Like, they tried to make it look organic, but then the photos are not organic.
Yeah.
So it's in this in-between state thing.
Maybe even maybe if they still needed to use stock footage, they could use stock video and just have slow movements with the people in the background. Would have even been a bit of a step up, I think, rather than having it be original. But the photo montage thing's a bit.
Yeah, it was not and the photos were not great either.
I can't even remember them.
No, I mean, I remember this one, the one that is on the first one, is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But the rest are just someone in an office or something.
Yeah, I can hardly remember because it was going so fast, which has a lot.
So again, with editing.
Yeah.
All right, so that was our first ad. It is taking a bit longer than the usual one, but let's just continue. So this is the second ad number 2.
10 free pairs of Australian-made daily contacts delivered straight to your door with over 1,200 5-star reviews. Try 10 free pairs today.
All right.
Can I see it one more time, or are we only allowed one?
We're
only one time?
Yeah, I know,
so
but do you actually go and re-watch an ad sometimes?
Sometimes, because they're so fast these days.
But then I think this is why we're discussing this. They should grab you from the first moment. They should at least capture your attention. I mean, the fact that you want to see it again now is not because it was interesting, just because you didn't get the point.
Yeah.
So it's two different
problems. I mean, I get the point, but I want to watch it again.
I'm not gonna lie, because that fits kind of the purpose of this.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, but going to the checklist, I think the length then it was maybe too short for you. I did get it. I didn't understand what they were selling.
I understood what they were selling right away.
Mm-hmm. You understand the concept,
but I'm not understanding what their differentiator is, why I would order with them over someone else.
Well, yeah, I don't think. I mean, then maybe it's more the story you're talking about, because I think then the length then you understood what they're selling.
Yeah,
that's kind of
length is good. I think the length was good. Okay.
Yeah, but then the clarity, I think, you're still clear because it's a.
Still clear.
Subscription service for this?
Yes, delivered to your door. I remember to put the package down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then subtitles, they have text to follow up. So I think
good.
this has 3 check marks here.
Mm-hmm.
And then but then this is maybe where you're saying the quality of the storytelling. Maybe here you wanted to see why these were more special than the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, I actually liked what they did. It was really authentic, where they're showing real people getting the package, opening up the product, things like that. I thought that was really good. I think that fits really well within social environments on the internet, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, Facebook. But yeah, I wouldn't, from watching this have any compelling reason to click on this
Okay.
versus competitors or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think since you're the target group, then you're more aware of this, because for me, I didn't really think of, what are they selling against the other.
Because you can
brands.
order contacts from like
I know, but I didn't know that.
places.
That's what I mean. Like, so this is more like, we're not discussing the targeting, why they targeted me and
Yeah.
not you, but.
Well, I don't wear contacts either. My partner
But,
does. Yeah.
Yeah, but like at some point, like you will be the one that buys them, or like in your household.
Yeah.
So let's say that this one, it's mixed.
It's mixed. Yeah. It's like got the content. They just need to put in some like key benefits and features in. Yeah.
So then on the, I think on the next point, exclusivity, originality, then this is the part where you're talking about that it doesn't differentiate itself from any other service in this case.
Right. Yeah. Although I would say they did a good job of featuring their branding. It's a pretty distinct, like a bright teal like box.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a weird brand name, Dimple. So that's confusing, but I do remember their branding just from that quick video. So that's definitely.
I mean, I like that they do the short cuts like that bit of like you're delivering to your doorstep. Like you see the whole process very quickly.
Right.
So I think that, I mean, I'm not saying it's original because probably someone else has done it, but it's kind of nice to see.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they took care of that. And then footage, audio shooting and editing. And do you have any comments?
Yes. My main comment was the weird robot voice. That actually threw me off right away.
Okay.
I think they need to have a real person. And it's so easy to do, too. Have a real person doing the voiceover.
Okay.
Rather than a robot.
Yeah.
Well, did you notice that?
I didn't think of that. I mean, because a lot of ads have this voice, and on TikTok, a lot of people use this voice. Automatic voice.
Maybe
thing.
in like reels, if you're watching like a funny reel or like on the reels, like.
But what do you watch? You don't watch only funny. That's the only thing I watch. I only watch like funny.
Yeah, funny
things.
reels. They do like the robot voice, but for an ad, that like really threw me off. Especially with this type of content, it just like didn't.
Okay.
It seemed like weird to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they were trying to do like an organic feeling again, and that's why they left that voice.
Yeah.
Probably I don't think they were trying to be cheap. On the other hand, and just to add on that, I think I don't remember, they had some music, right?
Yeah, but it was just like ding.
Exactly, like
ding,
I think
you
have to do either or.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do music and voice. You either have a song or you have the voice.
Yeah, true.
Because otherwise it's very distracting. I know that it looks better in quote unquote, but it's when you're watching it as an ad, it's just like you have too many things to focus on.
You're right. It was a lot going on,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't really get past that robot voice at first, and it took me a second to like refocus after that.
But the footage is perfect because
Yeah.
I think it's exactly what you're expecting from
Yeah,
this.
I like that.
All right, let's go to ad number 3.
I hate it.
It's not about hates or
I know,
love. It's not
but-
about hate or love.
You can't bring an American on your podcast and not get some bold, brutal claims.
Okay, this one was not a video, so it's gonna be a lot faster in this case.
Yeah.
So length.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, just an image, but like you have enough time to read the text.
You
right?
do have enough time,
So-
probably too much time.
No, but that's the
Yeah.
default. You cannot really make it shorter, right?
Yeah.
And then clarity, I guess we know it's they're selling a watch.
Yeah, but who? That's the question.
Okay, that's true.
the question.
That's true.
It's
And,
like a person, because the handle is Molly.
and the call to action was visit profile. It was not like buy the watch.
Right. So is this like someone just selling their watch, or is
I
this
don't know.
like a third party, or
That's a good point.
pawn shop, or
That's a good point. So subtitles, let's just say yes, but I don't really like the text that is there for many reasons that I'll go into.
I really don't like that
later
font.
because-
That font's so cringe.
No, I think the font is fine.
No.
Okay, well let's go to
Okay.
quality of the story here. But I know there's not that much of a story, but there is something that is trying to tell us, no?
Yeah.
So I don't think there's that much to like. They could have done a lot more with this. Even if you're just putting a picture, I think you can do a lot more to tell a story than this.
You could even put a few more pictures and just keep the text.
Well, but just making one picture like the same format, let's say that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of wearing it, you're saying so vintage,
Yeah.
1950s, like put it with something that looks like 1950s.
Because that's not that hot pink color. That's not really that vintage. Like, that's not a vintage look to me.
that's the thing. It doesn't resonate to
Right.
me. Like if you're trying to say this, say that, and then yellow gold. I mean, yeah, it's shiny, but like it doesn't really. I mean, she's wearing other jewelry things, and
Yeah.
like it's not the best product picture to use for this.
No.
And
But maybe they're not even selling it. Who knows?
that's why we don't know.
Yeah.
That's why we don't know.
Because it doesn't really give you like a call to action. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what now? Go to your profile and then what?
Yeah. So, okay, then next point, exclusivity, originality, and initiative. What do you think?
I don't think it really hits any of those points. I mean, it does look like it's original content.
That's not exactly that.
But no, it's really not. It just looks like someone's Instagram story that you might see come up, like a friend saying, "Oh, look at my vintage watch." That's really all.
But it would still be a weird story, I think. Okay, so here I don't think I agree with you in most of this. Especially because if it's just a picture, you can do a lot more fun stuff than just wearing it. And the last one is gonna be about the picture because it's footage. There's no audio in this one, which I always mention this. Like if you're gonna make an ad, like nothing's stopping you from making a photo and just adding
So
something
easy, yeah.
to make it a video file,
Yeah.
and you just get a lot more everything.
You could even like animate the text a little bit,
Exactly.
and then in terms of the photo, it's kind of a faux pas to like cut off the hand like that. So they could have at least taken it a little bit farther away if they really have to.
If they do the picture, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think nothing here, like, I don't think they did a good job with any of these things.
I am
Great.
curious now to click and see what this first one
We'll
is
check it.
about.
We'll check it after this.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all right?
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for listening. If you need more information, as I mentioned on the description, you can find the how I pick up these ads, and also like if you need more information about me, there's a link on the description. Have a great day.
Bye.